Wakanda forever!
Welcome, everyone, to another powerful edition of Conversations Before the Power. Oh, my goodness. And tonight, not only we're having a conversation, guys, it's not even just going to be about fashion. I would say more about jewelry or even talking about jewelry. We're going to be talking about something else. We're going to be talking about purpose alongside with creativity as well as reinvention, and I like to say entrepreneurship as well. Having the courage to move when the call, when you get that call, you know how we got to move, guys. You have to not only move, but you got to move with your passion alongside with that spirit. And so tonight, our special guest is not only this beautiful goddess, that's right, her amazing name is Miss Nikki Michelle. And Miss Nikki Michelle, how are you feeling this evening, superstar?
I'm feeling wonderful this evening. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Well, it's an honor to have you here this evening. One of the things I want to say about that West Coast, you guys definitely know how to glow, girl, okay? Because you got the glow going on. You're over there in Las Vegas by way of Los Angeles. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Awesome.
I believe I recognized one of the artists, the jewelers you were working with in your video, Baba G. I've worked
Oh,
with him in Los Angeles, and I know he moved to Atlanta. So that was so special to just see your introduction.
Oh, cool, cool. I love me some Baba G. Baba G, of course, his beautiful collection seen on our very own Angela Bassett from Wakanda Forever. He did the first movie and the second movie, and it was so cool because even today I was speaking with another designer. His name was Baba G. I'm like, wait, your name is Baba G as well? He said, that's sort of like what we do. I said, well, man, so we get an opportunity prayerfully to have this other Baba G be joining us for our December 4th Atlanta City Hall resurgence. We know we have the fashion show that's going to take place the night before December 4th. And I'm going to send that invitation, Queen Nikki, so you can come on and join us.
Oh,
But
I'd love
let's talk
to.
about it. Yes, yes, let's talk about it. I mean, you're such a beautiful young lady and talented and gifted. And when I look at you, I mean, just first and foremost, having these conversations, I want to say thanks to our very own Dr. Avis for connecting us. And, I want you to tell everybody a little bit more about who Goddess Nikki Michelle is. Please share with us.
Well, I'm a wearable artist who specializes in art mindfulness and the connection of the body, mind, soul, heart. Where we bring our inner beauty outward, expressed through our fashion expression, and just expressed in the confidence that we bring every day.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Nikki Michelle, a goddess Nikki Michelle, you were living in Los Angeles, and then you move to a new city. Sometimes they say new cities can challenge you to not only discover another version of yourself. I had to experience that as well. I'm originally from New Orleans, and I moved to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta in, I guess that was 1994. Man, time has gone by so fast. But I want you to share with us, why not only moving to Las Vegas, what did you discover in that journey?
Well, I thought I was just moving here because I travel so much and I wanted a safe place to leave my things while I was traveling. But what I discovered is a self love journey. And I'm really grateful that I moved here. It really gave me an opportunity to get out of the city, get out of everything I know, get away from all my friends and all the familiars, and just take an inward journey with myself.
I love that self-discovery. And I'll say this just to echo because it happened to me as well. I actually lost my friend. I say that because I lost over 75 pounds before I came to Atlanta. And it was a true self-discovery. And I'm so excited and I'm so grateful that I am here in Atlanta. So it is a wonderful synergy when you're able to find yourself and find your purpose. And I'm looking at this beautiful collection of jewelry that you have there, Nikki.
Thank
Talk
you.
to us about, when did you understand your purpose? Because I was looking at, I'm a pearl. I love pearls. I was going to put my pearls on today, but I thought I'd do a little spice it up just a little bit more. But I love your pearl statement. Share with the viewers why you decided to go into this space. You've explored, I know you're very fashion forward, but,
Thank you.
becoming a creator and an innovator. I mean, your energy is so incredible. And talk about some of your pieces that you have there.
Well, what originally started me off is everyone in my family, they go to college. And so that's just what we do. I graduated from Hampton University, but originally I was found gifted in the arts at an early age, and art just kept calling me. And even though I completed school like everybody else in my family, I just had a deeper passion within me to express myself differently. In fact, everyone else in my family are lawyers, and I'm the only creative. So um, I really just a lot of times always notice beauty, and I wanted to help other people to express their beauty. It really started off as just a hobby. I was making pieces and people kept asking about them and could they purchase them. And then it led to my first show, and then that led to opportunities to have my jewelry on television and film. My inspiration is all from God, uh, channeling the information. They say thou art in heaven, and it's my honor to express the creativity each and every day. And nature is so much of my inspiration, and it's reflected a lot in the pieces that I create.
Well, I can feel that. And you are truly a genius. I just want to say that first and foremost. And especially when you have a family, as so many are lined up as professionals, and you still got the courage to step out on faith to find your own lane. And not only have you been able to embrace your expression, because I always say fashion art is always a wonderful way of being able to express ourselves, you've also been able to style so many. I was looking at your list, I was like, is that Loretta? I was able to meet Miss Loretta just recently there in Los Angeles. We had to go home to celebrate for our very own Kiki Shepherd. And of
Oh,
course, all the celebs came out. Everybody came out. We love, love, love Kiki Shepherd. And when I saw Loretta, you also have one of those beautiful pieces on her. I mean, the list just go on and on and on. I saw you with Les Brown. Come on now, Mr. Les Brown. Even Miss Nichols, was that Lisa Nichols as
yes,
well?
Lisa Nichols.
Oh my goodness. I bet you just get so excited when people love seeing your pieces, just like how I am. I love your collection. And even though everybody in your family were more geared towards profession, was there one person that just influenced you because of their own sense of style?
Well, even though my mother happens to be a district attorney, she was the first African American Rose Bowl parade queen. So she's extremely stylish and fashion forward. And a lot of my inspiration came from looking up to my mother. She's like living with the human Barbie doll, just always watching mommy put on her makeup and get dressed so beautifully. And she said she was inspired by her father, who was also a prominent civil rights attorney, but he loved to dress. She said he was a peacock. So the natural flair for fashion and beauty, it doesn't have, it's dramatic and you make an appearance in the courtroom. I just decided to make the appearances on the runway and help my clientele show their debuts there instead.
And guys, let me say this. Her mother is fabulous. Okay. She's fabulous. She reminds me a little bit of Diane Carroll meeting Amon and then a little extra spice of her own flavor. She's so beautiful, so beautiful. But she just like you know what they say about that apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And you truly are a beautiful young lady as well. And thanks for sharing that. I mean, I look forward to meeting your mother and learning more about her as well. You know, when you think about Las Vegas and you look at Los Angeles, my goodness, was there like a major shocker for you? Did you immediately feel like you were at home when you got to Las Vegas, or did you have to grow into Las Vegas?
It was a really big adjustment for me. At first, I was traveling so much, it didn't really sink in yet. And then during COVID, everybody was forced to stay home. So it was either start to understand the city or, you know, flee the city, I guess, so to speak. So, really, in truth, anytime anybody would ask me, how do you like Las Vegas? And I said, well, I love me and I take me everywhere. And so it became a mantra of mine. And I thought I knew myself so much in Los Angeles because I spent a lot of quality time alone as a self-employed artist. But it was on a whole nother level when I was taken away from things that were so familiar to me. But I have been able to find a lovely artist community out here that I wasn't able to quite experience in Los Angeles. Although we have so many lovely artists and I have had a lot of wonderful relationships, it's a lot more intimate here. I feel really like an individual here, more like a bigger fish in a smaller pond, swimming upstream and meeting fabulous people like Avis, who has been very influential in introducing me to like-minded and wonderful people like you, Dr. Renee.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful. Well said, Nikki. Well said. You
Yeah.
know, when I see you and I see your pieces, and I mean, your jewelry, it's just that, beautiful statement. Each and every last one of your pieces. I want you to tell me this, when you think about creating these pieces, do you have a person in mind, or is it that you just really want your brand to have its own story because they're so unique? And look at some of the pieces that you have behind you. Which one is your favorite piece? I want you to share with us which one is your favorite piece when
Oh,
I look at these gorgeous pieces. Oh my God, you guys, you want one.
they're, they're they all have a special place in my heart.
Yes.
And I would say because I got my start in television and film almost immediately after I became a designer, I really love a good theme. So themes
Mm,
inspire me quite a bit. This piece over here, which is like a waterfall, I originally
yes.
designed for Desperate Housewives. It was a smaller piece, and then later on, when I did it for the Elle Magazine Awards, I took it into like a chandelier waterfall cascading. Um, this centerpiece here is one of my number one sellers. It's very elegant. It's got the more of the diamond or rhinestone look embellished with the pearls. And I love that because it's just classic beauty. And that reminds me of my links and my AKAs with uninterrupted white and also my deltas because they all love
Yes.
uninterrupted white. And so that's a powerhouse statement piece for the fabulous Divine Nine. And this piece in the center, I designed originally for the Zane Sex Chronicles, which was on HBO, and it's also been in Essence. It's one of my personal favorites because the chain is so high quality. I remember in my early beginnings learning from a jeweler that I would work with, and he taught me about the quality of chain. And I have some pieces that are over 20 years old and they still have the same brilliance because he taught me about the quality of different materials. And I absolutely love crystal and the shine. So they all have their own place in my heart, and they're all uniquely special to me. I usually either do a limited edition or one of a kind, but sometimes when I'm able to get a hold of more of the materials, then I do try to create a series of those pieces.
Absolutely incredible. I see a lot of strength and courage in some of those pieces as well. Some have a little bit of that uniqueness with the resiliency. And I think it's a lot of your personality that comes through also with your pieces. And so I just want to say thank you for living in your lane, living in your lane. A lot of people get sometimes discouraged, but I'm glad that you're so bold and you're making these bold statements with these amazing collections. Now, a birdie told me not only we're going to have you with us for Las Vegas, come on now, for the Power to Soar Leadership Conference, you're going to set up, but you're also going to be doing the fashion show. Come through,
Yeah.
girl, come through.
I'm so
Yes.
excited. I'm so excited about that opportunity, especially because we both have roots with the Ebony Fashion Fair, and now
Yes.
but we never worked together on that level. So I'm really excited that we'll be able to come together now and create something fabulous for Las Vegas and to inspire women. It's just a beautiful experience.
It really is. It really is. When I hearing your story, Nikki, I feel as if that, and you have to share with us. I find that you have been able to find that you're much more independent there in Las Vegas. You're on this entrepreneurial journey and being able to just embody being the woman of grace and God. How does that make you feel, beautiful? The goddess. Okay, let's put some respect on it. The goddess. How does it make you feel?
Honestly, it's a dream come true for me. I've always been very spiritual. I got my foundation at Agape International Spiritual Center, but from there I had to grow and I had to find my own voice within that. And it's really been a wonderful opportunity to find my voice, find the way that I want to show up in the world and the positive impact that I want to make on the world. And it's an inside job first. And when our cup fills up so much and we've learned so much and we've been given so much and taught so much by God, it's up to us to start to pass that on. And that's what I love about Nikki Michelle Jewelry, because I've had an opportunity to work with beautiful and talented women all over the world, but so many times they're so busy pouring into themselves, they need to remember to ignite themselves once again. And those are the personal conversations I've been able to have. So this isn't just jewelry for me, it's a vehicle for me to get in front of as many people as possible, spread love, light, and joy, and allow them to reawaken to who they are. Just and when they get to put on the piece after we've had our experience, it reignites them, it allows them to shine and walk into that room with confidence. So many times
Yes.
we have to put aside whatever's going on in our personal life and step into these positions, major positions in our life. And I just like to know that my jewelry is helping women to be reminded of that when they go into those powerful rooms that are sometimes mostly dominated by men.
Absolutely. Come on now. You are just blowing up the chats. Put some fire emojis in. That's what I feel that like when women wear your pieces, it's like they have to have those shoulders back, their heads up, the confidence and the courageousness, all of that embodies wearing one of the Nikki Michelle collections. And, I want to say this because you've been able to turn your passion into a business. You've been able to utilize that creativity into something that was completely different. And I think that's one of the things that people can learn even so much, even from your own story. You have been able to turn your gift into a business, Nikki. Oh my goodness. We were with Steve Harvey with the, what was that, what is it, InvestCon, Invest Fest. That's it, Invest Fest. And as he was sharing, it's important for you to understand what your gifts are. Everybody have their gifts. And when you can wrap yourself around your gift and utilizing exactly what you love doing and making it into a business, it never have to feel like work ever again. So share with us, putting a value on your work, believe in not only that what you've created deserves to be seen, and I'll say this as well, and purchase. Share with the community not only how they can get in contact with you, but we want to continue on celebrating other women as well. So share with us, what have been some of your steps of building your business out of even being just courageous of identifying, taking that leap of faith to believe in your gift.
Well, it's been a real journey of self discovery. I'll
Mm,
say my business has given me a confidence that maybe I wouldn't have necessarily had on my own. And I'll tell
mm-hmm,
you, to be honest, when you are an artist and maybe not quite as well known as Tiffany's yet, but people invest in your pieces because they're not only investing in the piece of jewelry you have, they're investing in you. They see something special in you. And I believe I have a price point where they're not just being polite. They genuinely are interested in these pieces of jewelry. And that is builds so much confidence in itself to know that other people value my work the way that I see it too. It's also extremely gratifying to see to go to a conference or to run into a client and to see them wearing my pieces. That is one of the most empowering experiences you can have, to see somebody and you know it's your work distinctively. Um,
absolutely. Yes, yes. I believe, Nikki, that not only we wear often, what I say, I believe what we wear often communicates something before ever saying a word, before we even say anything, as we arrive. And I'll say this too, it has to complement with the energy from within. That is everything for me inside. And then when you complement it with a beautiful jewelry piece, tell us, what do you feel? How does jewelry plays in a woman's confidence alongside with her personal identity?
honestly, just like Beyonce has her Sasha Fierce, a good piece of jewelry, I feel like it's you don't have to be a Sasha Fierce, but it's the fierce that comes out of you. Your shoulders go back a little bit more, light around the face brings out the smile, the décolleté, the beautiful, delicate pieces of a woman. Even if she's wearing a power and statement piece, it feminizes her, you know? And I definitely know that sometimes women don't even feel like they're bold enough to pull off a more statement piece of jewelry, but when they put it on, it transforms them. It gives them the boldness that they may not have on their own thought that they could pull off, you know? And that's why I love
Yes.
jewelry. It's like a costume. You get to play a role. You get to in fact, I went somewhere just last night and I was with the lovely Avis, as a matter of fact. And I didn't say much to people, but a
Hmm.
woman complimented me. She said, I just love your spirit. And so it speaks for you. You don't have to say much, but when you walk in a room with a certain poise, a certain confidence, and a certain knowing, it's not an arrogance. And
Mm.
I know that my jewelry helps to transform me and give the finishing touch. And I love cultivating that into my clients as well.
And we love seeing it as well. And I know you and Miss A, Dr. Avis were like
Yes,
slaying yesterday
yes.
because she's a diva. Ooh, she's a diva. We will have an interview with her coming up as well, another conversation later on this evening. And guys, you truly don't want to miss that conversation because that beautiful queen have definitely transformed so many lives. And we're looking forward to honoring her this weekend. Well, I say this weekend, the weekend is coming up. August the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, we will be in Las Vegas. And I'm looking so forward to meeting you, hugging you really, really tight. I may not want to let you go, okay? And in addition to that, oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that energy that you're going to be bringing to the Courage of Change runway fashion show. You will be not only taking center stage with some of the other curators, Mr. Kevin, oh my goodness, alongside with Giovanna, had the opportunity of listening and watching her fabulous pieces. So we're definitely are excited about what's getting ready to take place in Las Vegas. I feel as if Las Vegas have taught me so much. Las Vegas have taught me about not only myself. I am a creative person, so I understand why you're there in Las Vegas because of the energy. The
Yeah.
energy is so good for that. It's not like the hustle and bustle of New York City. It's just a different type of swaggered energy. And I like Las Vegas. The thing about it, I don't like the heat. I'm gonna tell you, Nikki, it's too hot, girl. It's too hot. And I understand you guys have triple digits already. I'm like, man. So I'm gonna have to soak up as much as I possibly can here on the East Coast before we come on over there to the West Coast. But I'll say this, thank you. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your transparency. And then just thank you for being the genius behind doing something, not only something, using your gifts. You've been able to use your gifts, and it has put smiles on your face alongside impacting other people as well. So, if you don't mind, as we get ready to close out, please share with us your words of not only wisdom in this space. What is it that you also look forward to, I guess, sharing and just pouring into the community when it comes down to you finding your way? And sometimes you have to take that leap of faith and just jump. So please share your words of wisdom that our viewers can have.
Um, Not waiting for tomorrow to love yourself. Every day is a day of self discovery, self acceptance, and thanking the person that we were to become the person that we are and the person that we're growing into. I'm very grateful to be creative, and sometimes people don't think of themselves as creative, but each and every one of us has our own creative spark. We just express it differently. So find that creative spark in you and let it shine just as brightly from the inside to the outside. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciated it.
Oh my goodness, I really appreciate it. You guys, make sure you put some hearts up. And I know for sure we have some fashionistas that's going to be joining us from Atlanta, from New York City, alongside with some of the other places as they're traveling from. I know last year we had Canada in the building, we had Japan. Individuals traveled all the way from, where else we had? Oh my God, we had Africa. We just had it well around great energy of people. And I'm looking forward to this year being even as explosive. We know this year for the Power to Soar Leadership Conference, we're not only going to be supporting our foster care youth leaders, we are also excited because it's fashion with a cause, because we're supporting also those that are getting ready for college. We're going to be pouring into the youth leaders out of Liberia as well. So, guys, we have a full plate. It is like one of these incredible opportunities for us to bring all of this great synergy together. And we just want to say to everyone, not only we're excited, we're looking forward to meeting superstar Nikki. And I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful that you were able to move from Los Angeles to Las Vegas successfully, right? And I want you to know that yes, diamonds are a girl's best friend. And I love
So is
what you're
Nikki
doing.
Michelle Jewelry.
Would you say?
I said, so is Nikki Michelle Jewelry.
Nikki Michelle Jewelry. Everybody say it together. Nikki Michelle Jewelry. Let that be the girl's best friend. Well, thank you again, Nikki, for sharing your journey with us tonight. We absolutely love about hearing about your story, the relationship with your mother, and even how you even started this gift that's within you. And I'm looking forward to even having you on that runway. And I'm looking forward to you also being able to change cities alongside with being able to discover new countries and
Yeah.
being able to build other communities. I'm excited.
Me
So
too. Thank you
as
so
we get ready to roll our shoulders back, not only do we raise our heads up, we have to understand that not only are we the one, you are the chosen one. And we already understand the journey that we are on. Thank you, God, for not only bringing us together, but thank you for using us as the vessels to keep on connecting these great relationships. Well, we know for sure you can change environments and discover a new opportunity. So we want you guys to join us in Las Vegas, guys, in Las Vegas, August the 15th through the 18th. Feel free to go right to the website, GW3GlobalSociety.com, so therefore you can register. Again, we look forward to seeing you guys on the other side of your greatness. Until then, bye
much.
for now. Big hearts up. Come on, Nikki.
Big
Big
hug.
hearts up.
Big hug.
Yes. Bye for now.
It's such a great honor to be able to raise funds for Living Beyond Breast Cancer organization.
Yes, thank you, Renee, very much for helping us to organize this event. It's for a beautiful cause, and it's always our pleasure to help people.